Yeah, so I'm a senior over at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. I don't hold a lot of positions anymore. I'm alumni relations. I'm studying mechanical engineering with a focus in energy sustainability. The other positions that I have held at Triangle include president. I'm also doing the national councilman active role, uh, and then I've done recruitment, philanthropy, community service. I've really tried to touch everything while I've been here. Well, to be honest, the main reason for joining was actually my roommate freshman year. He was going to tabling and he kind of picked up the flyer for Triangle because a lot of their events were like board game night, video game night, and he kind of walked back to the room and he threw it in my face and essentially said, "Hey, look at this gang of nerds. You're gonna love them." So I headed over for a few rush events. I didn't honestly get to do all that much because I had labs at the same time. So I met them for about 30 minutes each, a couple times, and I loved everybody. There's a clear like sense of brotherhood, and it was really just like guys hanging out, playing games. I mean, there's still socials, there's still the community service, but it was mostly just about how everyone felt so connected, even though everybody was from a huge background. So when it comes to my time, I've always thought that the best way that I could contribute was through giving my time. Again, whether that was through presidency, philanthropy, I've always thought that I've got a large drive for things and making big change. Um, and so with councilman specifically, it was a chance to interact with more brothers. And while it's been a bit busier locally than I had hoped, so not allowing me to do as much nationally, I've still been able to get to all the meetings, talk with a ton of brothers. It's honestly just been a great time, and it's built a lot of my leadership skills that I've then been able to move into my career. A lot of the questions I get asked first is like, "Oh, how was Triangle presidency? What do you do as the national councilman? What do you see yourself doing in the future when it comes to some of these things?" So it's all kind of compiled. It's going right back to the brothers. I know it goes towards scholarships, towards programming, towards a lot of the other things. And while not everybody touches it, it touches a lot of guys that some of us know. So it's always important to be a part of it. If you have the opportunity giving back money, and I think if you're on the fence about it, the fact that you're now going to be doubling your money with Marcos, thank you so much, Marcos, should just mean that much more to you. In addition to that, there's a lot of our guys that I know personally and that I've met that have talked about their scholarships and how it's allowing them to go through college more normally rather than having to work that second and third job or take extra time to get through college and just building up so much more debt. And so if you are able to join President's Men, go for it. You're going to get stuff out of it. I know a lot for any of the actives. I think especially when money becomes a holdup, just try and hold an event on Founders Day, Founders Weekend. We're just going to try and get people out there here, and I think that's going to be the best way, because I know a lot of the holdup that I even have, about to become an alumni is I don't know how much interaction I'll be able to have with the actives, but when they see you reaching out, it just gets that much better, and then they have a lot more cause to stick with it, and whether that's through volunteering or making their own gifts, especially towards your endowment funds that can pay your fees. I mean, there's really no reason not to, start to hold some more of this stuff if you got the ability.